the foundry building, setting project north. So let's look at where the building is. So the north is roughly, if I were to align orthographically to the long axis, north is sort of maybe 5 degrees west of page north, right? Draw a line from here to here. Can I draw a line? No, of course not. Anyway, so that would be, we were looking north here. You could rename the elevations naturally, but in order just to, to set the sun position, what you'd want to do, let's draw some walls on level 1 first. Let's see what we have for thickness, just in order to cast a shadow, so we can see what we're doing. So, whoops. I'm going to measure the thickness of the wall. 2 feet. Good. Architecture wall. Draw in a clockwise direction as we did in class. Let's draw from level 1 to level 2 for now. Oops. Level 1, top constraint, level 2. And let's duplicate this wall type and create a 24-inch wall. And just make that 2 feet. And draw not from center line but finished face exterior, so we draw in a clockwise direction. You could do the reverse, draw anti-clockwise and from finished face interior, but I think it's better to, let's find a place where we can pick up, okay, the wall. So what we're looking at there is some articulation of the surface. It might be a pilaster. I'm drawing straight around. Looks like I might be aligned to that grid line that I drew. I might miss it, but that's okay. We can fix that later. Stop there, continue through. So this will give us a quick outline of the building as well. Stop there, and we'll join those two with this trim tool. Okay, so there's the outline of the building. Now when we go to the site plan, you can see it. It must be, let's see what the view range is. No underlay. top is level 1, bottom level 2. Don't know why that should be. Let's just go unlimited. Okay. It may be because we created an elevation and labeled it 1, and it dropped below grade. Anyway, turn on shadows so we can illustrate what's going on. So by default, Revit casts shadows from top right, set the sun's settings to a known entity. Summer solstice noontime would be almost directly due south, right? So naturally it aligns with the elevation default. This is the south view. In actuality, north is about 5 degrees west of this, so we got to rotate it 90 degrees less 5, say 85. So minus 85. And now you can see, let's change. You can see that the shadows are cast as if this is south, which we could rename. That's west. I'm going to rename. I'm just going to type in letters here. East is actually north. Page north, right? Not true north. North here is actually west. And south is east. Let me save this as less than 5. Foundry less than 5. Calling this north, south, east, west. So we started with AutoCAD files that were provided from Cambridge 7. Then what you want to do in the site plan is set some kind of topography. So by default, let's see where our elevations are. Oh, I renamed the elevations. Yeah, that's right. That's fine. So the ground. That I forgot about that. The elevations. I was already 22 feet above grade. We use the absolute elevation values. That's why we couldn't see the site view. So I'm going to set grade topography at the ground floor at 22 feet. Go back to the site plan. Where I am. Massing in site. Topography surface. Elevation is going to be 22. So that should give us surface at that elevation. We can check it by going to the elevation view, Control tab forward. So there's Earth, and then there's the basement level at 0. If we go to a default 3D view, you'll see the outline of the building. If I were to turn on shadows here and give the sun some kind of meaningful, let's do a winter solstice, which should cast, the sun is fairly low, should cast a long shadow, cool. Yep, south side of the building is here, north is there. I might be off a few degrees, right? Because in this drawing, if I were to align, is this going to make that disappear? Yeah. Let's see if we can bring that back. See, if I align the building to true north, it's giving me a, south is off a few degrees, right? So we should be casting a shadow slightly 5 degrees west of page north here. So let's move this off the screen, go to site plan, and add five degrees to, whoops, 280. No, a little more. 290. Am I going in the right direction? I haven't been very... that looks like it's going in the right direction. Alright, so 290 is what? It is... I originally guessed 85 degrees. 290 minus 360 minus 290. Should have been more like 70. Sue me. North, south, east, west, lesson 5. A quick prototype to get the building sited, situated with the outline of the walls, and we'll look at this in more detail in lesson 6.